Welcome to Community Forum. Today's edition, I have the very, very special privilege of bringing to you the Parkman family for the very special reason of hoping to take care of Gianna, who is the lovely young lady to my left and your right as you see it on the screen. So, welcome to the show. To my right, I have Nevaeh. Hi, Nevaeh, how are you?
Good.
Good, and you are Gianna's older brother, right?
No.
No what?
Sister.
You're Gianna's older sister. Oh my goodness, a big mistake. And you are?
Gianna's dad, Ben.
Gianna's dad, Ben. And then we have
Larissa, yes.
And Larissa, and you are Gianna's mom.
Yes.
Are you also Nevaeh's mom?
Yes.
Aha. So you have two kids.
We do, yes.
Yeah. So, and this is Gianna. Hi, Gianna. Hi. Gianna's very special, and I learned in the preparation for the show that Gianna can count to 4 or 5. Can you count for me?
5,
1,
2,
2,
5,
3, 4. One more. 4,
5.
5. 4 after 5 after 4. Nice job. So what we're doing is we're hoping to help the Parkman family run or advertise a fundraiser, right?
Yes,
Correct.
So Larissa, if I could start with you.
Sure.
Tell us about Gianna's condition.
Gianna was born with abnormal brain functions, and it's yet to be diagnosed. Due to that, she has cerebral palsy and epilepsy. She's been wheelchair bound since about 2 years old, and we were not really sure what is to come from everything, but we do need some help in getting her a handicap accessible van, and that's why we're doing the event.
Right.
In hopes to, make it more comfortable for her.
Right.
Boo boo.
And how old, Gianna, do you know how old you are? 4?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Are you 5?
Five.
She just
5,
turned
you're
5.
5.
Yeah, she just
Thank
turned
you
5.
for telling me. That's great. So for the last couple years, she's had a wheelchair.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
It's nice to see you. So let me ask Nevaeh. Nevaeh, so you're Gianna's sister, right? So tell me what makes Gianna special.
She works hard on playing with me,
Yeah?
and she works hard on trying to do stuff that she can't really do that well. And I like about her is that if she does something wrong, I know that she doesn't really mean it.
Oh, so you're a good big sister, I think. And I noticed before the show that when she was trying to say something, you would interpret for her, right? You would say, I know what she's saying, and then you told me, huh? And how long have you had that special skill?
Since when I was older than 5 years old.
Older than 5. And how old are you now?
7.
7. And do you think it makes you special that you have a special sister?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. So Ben, tell me about it. Tell me about this. What is it like to have Gianna? And the special, people would say, oh, the special tragedy of it, if you would. But how about the special joy of it?
Special joy is every day she wakes up with a smile. No matter if she has a cold or it's a good day or any day, the first thing she does is wake up and wave every single morning.
Wow.
And that brings joy to everyone in the household.
Wow.
And it's for somebody who goes through the struggles day to day and always is so happy. Every time someone sees her, wow, she's so happy. She's always smiling. And
Oops.
you know, a lot of people just gravitate towards her because of her like likable spirit.
Oh, that's wonderful. A likable spirit. I like that. So would you agree that she has a likable spirit?
Yes.
But
Sometimes
yeah.
when she wakes up in the morning, the same thing as my dad says, she wakes up with a big smile. She waves a lot when she wakes up. And once she gets up and in the living room, she's just happy to be awake.
Wow. Tell me, like, what's your favorite song to sing to her?
Itsy bitsy spider.
Can you do it for me now?
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dragged all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again.
Yay.
Good job.
Good job, Nevaeh. That's excellent. So I'm wondering, Gina is our producer in the other room, and Roy, I wonder if they could put up the screen that would tell us the date and time and place for the fundraiser. So if we could do that, then we'll get some ideas. So, and while we're waiting for that screen, Larissa, where did you get the idea to have a fundraiser? How did that come about? Like what goes into that sort of thing as well?
Yeah, well, we had been talking about doing a fundraiser. No matter what we tried, a van is just not feasible, you know. So
Right.
we had talked about different ways to come about, you know, come upon a van, and we decided that let's try a fundraiser, let's see where it goes. And so far we've had pretty good results. We've had a lot of people offer to donate raffle items and a few different businesses helping with food. It seems like it's going really well. It's a lot of work, but
Yeah.
hopefully it'll be worth it.
So where are you going to have it?
It's at the VFW in Stoughton
Okay.
on Washington Street.
All right. So, and by the way, the fund is called the Gianna Fund.
Correct.
Okay. And that's for you. And I'm going to read off the screen. Saturday, February 28th. I'm glad it's not on the 29th. Which might not go.
Right.
Saturday, February 28th. It's 1 to 6 p.m., so a whole afternoon of fun. And my understanding is Nevaeh is going to be in charge of the children.
That's right.
So she's going to be the queen bee of children on that day, right?
Kitty
And
queen.
so there's going to be food, we're going to have a DJ, raffles, an auction, and some entertainment for kids, right? And the admission and donation, if you can come and help out and bring your kids, it's $25, and kids under 12 are free. Kids over 12 like me, we should be free too, right? Because I'm over 12, but I should be free. Stoughton VFW, it's at 837 Washington Street, and it's very nice that they are contributing their space,
Yes,
huh?
they are very nice.
Right? And so Larissa is the person you would contact, and her phone number is 781-408-1798. And you can also email, and I'm going to have Nevaeh, can you read that for me? What's the email? It's on the middle to bottom line. It starts with Gianna
Gianna Fund
at
gmail.com or
gmail.com.
visit www.gofundme.com/Gianna Parkman.
Yay! Nice job, Nevaeh. You may have a future in TV. you know?
Bam!
Yeah, Nevaeh. Yeah, she did a good job. Yeah, so now we're back with a live shot, and we have Gianna here with me. So, can you maybe give a shout out to a business that you feel? I'm sure there are a lot of businesses that have helped, but one that
Yes.
comes to mind readily.
Yeah, I mean, just to name the first couple, the town spa is doing a lot of the food.
Oh.
Of course, the VFW for allowing us to use the hall free of
Yeah.
charge.
Nice.
Jordan's Furniture gave a large donation. Bob's Food Mart, massive. I could go on forever. Boston Red Sox given raffle items, signed items. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, but there's been great businesses locally and nationally.
So, what's the goal? How much do you need to buy the van?
Well, vans are really expensive. There's upwards of 30, 40, 50,000 depending on what you get if it's brand new. A used van is even upwards of 30,000 depending on where you go. Our goal is to get her a handicap van, something that she's going to be able to use long term.
Right.
this chair is manual and it's not something she'll be in forever. She's going to have an electric, power chair, and that's not foldable. That's not going to go into a trunk. We're
Right.
going to need for sure a actual van that she could drive up into and turn around in.
And with her weight and height now, she's outgrowing, traditional car seats.
Right.
Because we could put her in a booster seat or in a regular seat, but her core, her stability, she can't hold herself up.
Right.
So we have to keep her in the car seat that we have. It's kind of oversized, but we managed to work with it. And the more we take apart that wheelchair and stick it in the trunk, the more damage we can do to the chair.
And you want to be careful.
And we want to be careful because it took us a lot to get that type of chair,
Right.
and we hope to keep it in great condition. And just the struggles of having to take it apart and put it in a trunk on a day like this or a
Right.
rainy day, she'll have to be out there while we're sitting there trying to take it apart and stuff.
Now, she has very good dexterity now. Is the prognosis for her to have continued good dexterity, or do you know, based on her condition, that things would deteriorate?
A lot of doctors are still baffled by her outcome because her outcome shouldn't be as good as it is now with the portion of the brain that didn't develop. So they're really unsure right now. We're planning some surgeries for her legs, to help her out, but it's a 50-50 chance of which way it's gonna go. As of now, they're pretty sure she probably will be wheelchair bound for the rest of her life, but
We don't want to give up
Yeah,
hope.
we don't want to give up hope.
Right?
You just never know. She does therapy every day at school, and she goes to a outside rehab facility, and we, whatever therapies we can get her to help her, we're hoping that it will benefit someday.
Now, it takes on a lot for a family to have a child that has this many needs, right? Not to mention if you have a brat on top of that. I'm sorry. No, but having said that, do you also both work?
Yes.
So what kind of work do you do, Ben? It's not supposed to be a trick question.
No, I do security type work.
Okay, so you do security,
Yeah.
so you have to stay busy doing that to support the family, just like any other family.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
All
Busy,
right.
busy.
All right, and yourself, you do some work too?
Yes, I work minimal hours just because of the situation,
Right.
but I do work part-time at administration for a taxi company, A&T.
Oh, good.
So, yeah.
So when you have this kind of a situation, where are you getting your help from? So do you have is there a national organization that can give you some support, or are you reaching out now, or tell me what's happening so far?
Well, cerebral palsy of Massachusetts, they allow you a few hours a week for someone to come in and assist you, like a PCA type of situation. So we're working on that right now. But really, it's just us and our families and friends, and we would just kind of work together on it.
Right,
Everyone kind of pitches in and we make it work.
right. So there's a real need to try and maybe draw in some more help too.
Yes, absolutely.
So not only from the point of view of a fundraiser, but if there's anyone within shouting range that might know of ways that
Yeah,
you could be helped with it, is it,
We're actually looking for a PCA at the current time.
okay.
Yeah.
Now, I understand this exciting news that you're moving. Is that right?
Yes.
And what kind of a new house are you moving to?
A wheelchair, like an accessible house for Gianna's wheelchair, so we don't have to take her outside. We can just put her up into near to the house and inside the house, and we can just have her get out in the house. So if it's a rainy day, we don't have to get her out in that spot. We can just get her out in a warm spot, in the house.
Now, you said you were 7, so you're in the 10th grade or something, right?
No,
No, what grade?
second.
2nd grade. How did you use the word accessible? That is the biggest person word I've ever heard.
I don't know.
Do you know how to spell it? That would be even incredible. Even more incredible than using the word as spelling it.
A
Yeah,
C
yeah.
S
ACC Accessible.
ABLE.
Close enough. I'd say that's close. It's not quite perfect, but considering that you're only in the second grade, that's pretty good. And the way you use it, the articulation of the word was fabulous.
I hear it a lot, and I knew what it meant.
Yeah, what does it mean?
It means like a house that fits for Gianna's, like for like a wheelchair, not just Gianna's wheelchair, any wheelchair.
So this will be a great house to go into. I bet it has a special bathroom too. Yeah?
It's like the door is wider to bring the wheelchair inside. It's not like a little teeny tiny door.
Yeah.
It's like a big door, so like Gianna's wheelchair can just fit right in.
So this whole idea is going to make you very special to have this knowledge way before everybody else your age has that knowledge, right?
Yes.
And
I've taught her a lot of words like mommy, Gigi, Bea, daddy. We play school stuff.
Yeah.
And we play Barbies together. We play a lot of things together.
Well, that is just terrific. So tell me about this day that we're going to have. What is the day? Do we remember? February 28th?
Yes.
February 28th, right?
Yes.
What's the hours? Do you remember? 1 to 6 p.m. Come on, get with the program. All right, and you're going to do what? Tell us about what you're going to do on this day. This very special day for Gianna.
I'm going to, Gianna's probably going to be there with me.
Yeah?
I'm going to help the kids, like the kids who come. I'm going to help them play games. Like, I'm going to help them do stuff they need help with. And, like, it's kind of like a teacher, but it's not going to be like the whole day.
Yeah, they don't have to learn that much.
No.
Okay.
Gonna
They
be
just got to play
fun.
games.
So do you ever run into a situation where somebody's afraid of Gianna because of the wheelchair?
Yes.
What do you do? How do you handle that?
I just look away and I think of if they're scared or not. And I think if they're scared or they're interested. It's like they might be interested in what she's sitting at. And I usually see like little kids looking at Gianna's wheelchair and they're thinking in their mind, like, what is she sitting in? It has wheels in it.
Right.
And it looks like kind of like a chair. It's like people, like little kids think that.
So what would you, if you were to hope for the best result out of this fundraiser, what do you think it would be? What would that be?
Well, do you mean like what happens to Gigi or in this whole fundraiser?
I think everything. What happens to Gigi, what happens in the fundraiser.
I'm hoping in the fundraiser we get that special van, and for Gianna, I hope she starts to learn to walk.
Okay, so you're hoping very much she can learn to walk and then maybe she can
And
play with
talk.
you someday,
Yeah.
right?
Because I feel like she's left out, and like if we go to the park, she feels a little bit left out. But if we go somewhere that she can play, actually play, then I feel like she's happy. But some places she can't really play, and I feel like she feels like I can't play in this group, so why am I even here?
So you want to do things that you want to find ways that she can be part of the group.
Yes, and mostly sometimes we don't want to go out because of this reason, because Gianna can't walk and it's hard to open the wheelchair up and out and up and out. And if we can't go to like a playground or something, it's hard because if Gianna goes to a playground, usually I used to think about myself of playing, but now I'm thinking about Gianna playing too.
Right. Well, that's what big sisters are supposed to do, right? Supposed to look after their little sisters?
Yes.
Right. So Ben, what's been the hardest adjustment for you in this family dynamic that is challenging?
The most difficult?
Yeah.
I don't think anything has been difficult. I think when we have challenges, we just adapt to them.
Right.
So instead of looking at it as a difficulty, we just always look at the positive. You know, like if we had an SUV, it broke down, and that was the main source of to get in that wheelchair around. We just found a way to do it another way. You know, nothing was.
We're on TV.
We don't look at it as nothing's a difficulty. Because then we would be looking at Gianna like she's a burden in a way. So
You can't allow yourself to do
we
that.
don't do that now. Everything is always positive.
Wow. I would think your parents be very proud of you guys to be able to say that they raised, young adults who, and you're young compared to me, by the way, young adults who are able to handle this kind of challenge. So good for you guys.
Not easy,
Thank
but
you.
we do it.
Yeah. And how about yourself, Larissa? What do you think has been like the biggest challenge for you?
Well, a little bit of what Nevaeh said is hard for me, to watch her want to do something but not be able to do it.
Right.
She gets extremely frustrated. She wants to play something or go to the slide or the swings, and she's not able to.
Right.
But, she's happy and she's making progress, so
Yeah.
we just make the best of it.
Yeah, and actually, Gianna, you seem to understand a lot of what I say. Yes, your understanding is good. You just have some trouble articulating.
That's
but She
right.
knows how to have some fun, which we're doing right now.
In different ways, she knows how to have fun.
Her reception
Like
is
she-
actually amazing.
She can dance in some sort of way. She can't like stand up and dance, but when she hears some sort of song, she can go like this and dance around.
You gonna dance for
And
us?
this used to be her dance,
Yeah?
and now
dance?
she goes like this.
She can go with the hips. So maybe we could get, I don't know if Roy could maybe put on some light music over the air. Roy, are you able to put on a little something? Because we could test that out. And we could do some dancing together. I don't know. Roy's shaking his head saying, you're giving me difficulty in the director's room. Right. So, well, I could always sing for us, and we could always sing a song and see, right?
What about on the railroads?
Okay, we can sing I've Been Working on the Railroad and see how we do. You ready? We're going to do it together?
Dance?
I've been working on the railroad all the livelong days. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Can you hear the whistle blowing? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Strumming on the old banjo. Ho, ho, fee, fi, fiddly-i-o. Fee, fi, fiddly-i-o. Fee, fi, fiddly-i-o. Strumming on the old banjo.
Good job.
Good job. So as you can see, Gianna really likes music. So, what kind of what are her special songs at home? Do you have any special songs for Gianna?
Oh, I know some. Some of Gianna's special songs are like ABCs or
ABCs are good.
like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, something like that.
You should sing Twinkle
Interactive.
Twinkle Little Star
Okay.
because I think that's a beauty.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high,
Like
good diamonds in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, now I wonder what you are.
nice job, Nevaeh. And by the way, Nevaeh's name spelled backwards is Heaven. And that's a beautiful, beautiful name to be named after, right? So you have
My favorite
Nevaeh. Yes.
hobby is singing music. I do it day and night. I like
Gigi.
to act. My favorite things to do is act and sing a lot.
Well, I wonder if you should hook up with the little theater, the Little People's Theater of Stoughton.
I saw that. That would
Yeah.
be wonderful.
I think that would be a good thing. And Gina, our producer, actually works very closely with them, so that would be a nice thing for you to try and get involved with. I think you would like it.
It's just because I have a little stage fright, so it's kind of scary and it's kind of exciting.
I think it's scary to think that you have stage fright based on the fact that you're doing fantastic right now. Right? So
It's just because my recital, I get kind of scared because I'm in front of a bunch of people. It's not like just a TV in front of us.
well, the TV brings you in front of hundreds and maybe thousands of people. So that's okay. And I think if you're doing good things, that you don't have to worry. People could have some thoughts about whether you're doing a good thing, but if you know you're doing it for the right reason, it's okay.
I'm doing
So
it for it.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to ask Roy, our producer, to put the screen back up, and we're also going to add a couple messages for the public. So as soon as we can get that up on screen, I'll read them with Nevaeh's help. Oh, here we go. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to read the top line, and I'm going to read the next line.
Okay.
Let's see how you do. Interest. You can read that line. That's okay.
In
So
the interest of public safety,
yes,
the Safety Fire Department.
the Stoughton Fire Department.
Stoughton Fire Department.
Okay, good job for the first line. So we're talking about snow removal from fire hydrants. So we could read that whole thing, but what's the point about snow removal from fire hydrants? Can you tell me what the point is?
Like about plowing the streets.
Yeah, and if there's a fire and they can't get to the fire hydrant, they're not going to be able to put a fire out. So what we're asking people to do, if you're either in a business or a home and you're near a fire hydrant that hasn't been plowed out, they want you to help out by shoveling it, right?
Yes.
At your place of
That's a good
business.
gesture.
And so that would help very much. That's a request from the Stoughton Fire Department. Nice job reading. Your reading skills for the second grade are exceptional.
love it.
Above average.
Yeah, above average, yeah.
They say in school.
Yeah. Okay, now, can you help me with this slide? Go
All of
ahead.
it.
Let's start at the top. I'll help you where you need it.
Saturday, February
You're skipping the
28th.
title.
Ugh.
What's the title? Tell people what it's about.
Gianna Fund.
Well, what is that all about?
It's about Gianna. We're trying to get a wheelchair, and we need as much help as we can get to get this fundraiser bigger.
Yeah, and so we'll try to get more money that will help Gianna get a beautiful van that will help you guys to take better care of her. Right? So when is that fundraiser? It says right up there.
The fundraiser is on Saturday, February 28th, 1 to 6 p.m.
Hi.
Food, DJ, raffles,
Auction.
auction, entertainment for the kids.
That's you. Say entertainment for the kids is me.
Entertainment for the kids I'm going to be doing. And admission, donations, $25. Kids under 12, free.
Free.
Stoughton, VFW, 837 Washington Street. For more information, contact Larissa at 781-408-1798 or Gianna Fund at gmail.com or visit www.gofundme.com/Gianna Parkman.
Yay! Very nice job. So, Mom, to give you the last word, what would you want people to remember about the fundraiser coming up?
Well, if anyone would be interested in attending, I'd really love them to contact me. We have amazing raffles. You know, just the assistance in general. We really would appreciate everyone reaching out to us as much as possible. And again, it's for a great cause. All the money will be going towards a van, and you know, we're really in need of it. So we would appreciate anything that, you know, willing to give. That's
Wonderful.
really it.
All right, thank you to the Parkmans.
Thank you.
All right, nice job, guys.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Community Forum.